Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with Anno 1800. In the last episodes we have already done a lot of outsourcing work, as we can see here on all these free space that is now available. And we are going to continue in this episode by actually removing these hunting cabins and moving them to a different island. And after that we are going to refocus our industry. Yeah, to make it one large industrial district, probably around here. And if then there's still some time, we are probably going to demolish this entire city and rebuild it from the ground up. And I've read the comments that said, oh, you don't need to demolish the entire city, you can just move these buildings one by one. Yeah, do you see the amount of buildings? I'm definitely not patient enough to do this. So also I need a lot of space in order for restructuring, seeing how everything will work out in the end, and already existing buildings will then just stand in the way. Meaning demolishing will be way faster and way more efficient. Though probably not money-wise, but money is on so many levels totally no concern in this game anymore that, yeah, it would be pointless. Okay, so we now need to know how many hunting cabins we have. I'm pretty sure the game can actually tell us that. 10. We have 10 hunting cabins on this island. Meaning we need to build 10 here. And we can actually afford that. But I thought we would actually need a bit more timber. Well, okay then. So that area will still be reserved for some more beer. So we are going for a new area. The good thing is we don't even need to let the entire space be available for these buildings. But we might need another warehouse. Okay, now we got 3 or 4. Here, 4. Let's make it 5 on this end. 6.
Just say the word.
And here we got more wood. Alright, I forgot that the game does not save little additional settings. So whenever you restart the game, these settings are being overwritten. Same, for example, about deactivating the right-click menu. Whenever you deactivate it, the game will reactivate it upon restarting, which is of course a little bit very annoying.
Ship constructed.
So here we have limestone and copper. That is interesting. So we have 6. We need 4 more.
It's all prepared.
And
Impeccable timing, as always.
yeah, that works for us.
Journalism.
Okay, the range is also long enough. And here we build now hunting cabin number 10.
Cargo stations.
And now we can form another trade route. In the meantime,
Gained an
also
influence
build more
bonus.
cargo ships. So, creating trade routes. Fur.
Game saved.
From here to there. So, Northern Bay, you're going to load in the first. Oh, we already got 36 tons. So, apparently, this is working quite well. And quite quickly. What about beer? As the storage is empty, sure, definitely not for long. Storage is full in Kebab Town. That is okay, that is acceptable.
Hold the crane.
The question is, since we had this issue recently with our building material trade route,
A token of my people's goodwill.
or maybe I should just... Yeah, I will just follow this ship now around for a little bit. I know that this can be quite boring, but I really want to check what is going wrong with our building material route. And I know that if I would now start building again something, I would totally forget that I actually wanted to check this route, so yeah. So you are now delivering here, noticing that there's nothing to deliver. And where are you now going to? You can actually see how the UI says, oh, that is the next stop. But the ship is just ignoring it. So apparently this trading route is broken from the ground. Where are you
Ship
now going
constructed.
to?
I better watch what I say. A fire broke out.
Where's this ship going to? To Skarsback?
The fire
Or
has
will
been
it go
vanquished.
here to this part? Yeah, it was driving around. It is now going to Calapay. Something is definitely wrong
I
here.
don't think you have my people's interests at heart.
Okay, so holding the Alliance stable for pirates is not that easy. That is good to know, because now I have a good reason to kill him. Okay then, and we have here our timber production and everything else, so it is now time to actually relocate, to optimize the entire industry. So this part here will truly be a pain in the ass.
Ship constructed.
Okay, but before we do that, is everything working in the regards of the industry? First rising rum is of course greatly decreasing. Canned food is on the rise. We definitely have more than enough light bulbs. And coffee is also there. So apparently we have fixed our economy.
Game saved.
Okay, here we got electricity. Do we have an item that increases the output of our mines? No, but that one here would be useful. Charcoal kiln. Yeah, affects charcoal kiln and charcoal kiln. Okay, I see. Wait, what did that do? Affects all ironworks and foundries. Yeah, but they are not creating that much negative. Negative attractiveness. Okay, how exactly are we going to do this? I actually want to keep the charcoal kiln close to the industry. Also, we have so much industry, so many building materials available. So again, before I try to actually replace here everything, also I got a feeling that I built way too much of everything.
Oh, have I made too many? I had better leave it to set.
Yeah, we will make it quick. I know that this must hurt everyone who is looking at this. But honestly, I don't care. So... everything here is going to be a stone road to increase effectiveness. I wonder how well this all will work out. Okay, now all this area here is covered with electricity.
What kind of town don't have a warehouse?
The kind of town that you're living in, my friend.
Game saved.
So this is now our central structure, giving access to everything. We might want to leave some room free for building a trade union. But this is not necessarily required. So, and this will be for central collection. So we built here an iron mine. We know that they are connected to energy, to electricity, meaning that they will have a productivity increase of 100%. I'll focus on coal also now.
Stand to attention for the boss.
So we also connect these.
Too many changes, I hope. It doesn't indeed taste half as bad. It's important to be true to oneself.
Ship constructed.
Wait, wasn't there a train just bringing some oil? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. What do you mean if you have no connection to the harbor? You have connection to this road goes over there. That is weird. So apparently the game does not count these as road connections. But well then, if you wish. Okay, so now we got coal and iron ore covered. And again, we are producing at 200% rate. So that means that they are also needing 200%, and I need to keep some available for our artisanal kitchens. I mean the canneries. So we don't need that many, so we can actually afford a third iron production. And now we get to the production of steel beams. For those, we actually don't need that many. So that should be enough since they are producing at 200% rate. And we are talking about a building material here. We might want some weapons. Or at least ensure that they are being produced. Why do you not have a harbor connection? Ah. Right, I forgot a bit of road behind you. Didn't I? No, it is actually there. No connection to harbor. Ah, yeah. Better now? Apparently, yes. Okay, now we got steel beams and weapons covered. The next thing is the window production. So we got now these, also running at 200%. Meaning that we can now also build 2 glass makers. Wait, maybe we can integrate them here.
Your people are rioting.
They are rioting in Tombola. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, okay, that is totally not an issue. And now with the rain and all the smoke, it actually really feels like a tycoon city. We can spread that further. Okay, so now we got these. We need 2 lumberjack huts. They're just dedicated to that. I'm going to remove all of the lumberjack huts that are not there for producing timber, so that I don't get the numbers wrong. Okay, that is our timber production, so I'm not going to touch it. I'll just place it here, we can relocate them later. We can now build 4 window makers. 1, 2. I'm going to place them on the other side. Here we can have all the other heavy industry. Or... am I going to do that? No, I will do it differently. And on that side I'm going to place... the trade union. So just for decoration purposes, because of a great achievement. So that all these people actually don't feel alone. I was actually hoping there was something bigger for decorations. Okay, now we got glass covered. Now the next thing is the sewing machines, and those are super important because they give us bonus resources. We have 3 of them. So we are going to relocate now that one trade union into this area here.
The people celebrate your leadership.
And then we can get here all these sewing machines. Okay, and here we have even a little plaza that just formed itself. So, what is the next thing? The next thing is... Oh, where do we get it here? Our canned food. Five artisanal kitchens and 3 canneries. Why 5? I must be overproducing goulash, but I'm actually not. Okay, so I guess 5 works. So, 1, 2. Now we're going to place a little bit of that over here. And does the energy still reach there? Yes, it does. Perfect. Now we can go for the canneries. And here, apparently 3 should suffice. Also going to build here Firewatch, just in case. So, now about the furs. And... yeah, don't mix it up with furries. That is something else. Okay, so we have here our fur dealers.
Your streets are safe again.
And they can reach this one. I know that this is the kind of content that many of you have been looking for over the past weeks. Me building large industry. Okay, now about the concrete. We have several cement factories that were actually not in range of the energy supply. So if we build 2 in range of energy supply, it should be sufficient.
Game saved.
Did we need any wood for that? No, we didn't. So from all the addition... and now what we can do is... the Filament Factories... build an additional glass maker. Though we are overproducing here. We still have some glass in store. But still, another sand mine definitely can't hurt. If it actually fits somewhere. Okay, maybe we can move that to a different harbor district. Nope, that does not work there. But here. So, and another glass maker is required.
We are missing all the elements to produce a reaction.
Okay, where is our iron and limestone? Steel is being loaded.
You don't always need...
Okay, where's our ship for iron and limestone? Oh, there it is. Delivering the iron. Okay. Okay, now some filament factories would be nice. And since everything is being supplied by... with electricity... but it does not fit in there. By the way, how far does the electricity reach? Okay, it reaches up to there. So placing the filament factories here would be the solution. And we have here 2 light bulb factories. Yeah, and that way we should have rebuilt now everything. Good.
A fire broke out.
Why am I not
An
surprised?
explosion in one of your factories.
But the firefighters can handle it. So, time to rebuild the furnace.
The fire has been vanquished.
Yeah, and I guess that was it for this episode, but it has been a fruitful one. In the next episode we are going to restructure the entire city. So, as always, I hope you liked this episode. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. It is always a great motivator for me. It is always a great and nice and direct feedback. And yeah, if you have any feedback, questions or whatsoever, then just type it down in the comments. I will make sure to read it. And if you want to connect to the community, then, well, just join the community Discord. You will find an invitation link in the video description. And if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new episode, then just hit that subscribe button and make sure that notifications are activated. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in Anno 1800. Bye bye.